Okay, so ready to dive into something really fascinating.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Always up for that.
Today, we're going to take a look at how artificial intelligence might transform, like, a major university.
Hmm. Sounds intriguing. Which one?
We're talking about Marmara University in Turkey.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of it. Big, well-respected place.
Hmm.
So what's the scoop?
Well, we've got these, like, really detailed notes, sort of a roadmap for how they could weave AI into, well, practically everything they do.
Wow. That's ambitious. Like a total AI makeover.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's what we're going to unpack in this deep dive. We'll look at the key proposals and, what they suggest about where education might be headed.
I am all ears. Let's get into it.
Okay, first things first. These notes really stress how important it is to embrace AI in education at every level.
Right. From the beginning.
Yeah, like from kindergarten all the way through university. The thinking is to keep up with all the technological advancements happening, education needs to adapt. And, they mentioned that there are already hundreds of millions of AI users out there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a staggering number. It definitely paints a picture, doesn't it? Like AI is already so integrated into our lives.
Exactly. So it's not just about, learning about AI, but also learning how to use it, critically evaluate it, and, well, maybe even shape its development.
Absolutely. It's about equipping students to be, more than just passive users. It's about empowering them to be the innovators, the problem solvers in an increasingly AI-driven world.
Right, exactly. Now, let's talk specifically about Marmara University. The document highlights that it's one of Turkey's most established universities. They call it a flagship center of education.
Oh, okay. So a real leader in the region.
Yeah, and they specifically mention the Ataturk Education Faculty, which has a long history of producing excellent teachers. So it's not just any university. It has the potential to be a real pioneer when it comes to AI education in Turkey.
Makes sense. It seems like they're in a good position to, lead the way and set the example for others to follow.
Okay, so let's get down to the specifics. What might this AI integration actually look like on the ground?
Well, one of the first big recommendations is for something they call AI-supported intelligent personalized learning systems.
Personalized learning systems. Interesting. So basically using AI to tailor education to each individual student.
Exactly. Like, imagine a system that understands your specific learning style, your pace, and your strengths and weaknesses. It could adapt the curriculum and how information is presented just for you.
Wow, yeah. No more one-size-fits-all approach. It'd be like having a personal tutor who knows exactly how you learn best and can adjust on the fly. Right. Think about your own education. Wouldn't it have been amazing to have a system that catered to your unique way of understanding things?
Absolutely. It could make learning so much more efficient and engaging. Less frustration, more aha moments.
Okay, another proposal that caught my eye is the idea of an autonomous system for evaluating assignments, exams, and projects.
An automated grading system. Wow.
Yep. And the thinking is it could free up a massive amount of time for faculty, especially in those huge classes with, hundreds of
Oh,
students.
yeah, definitely. I mean, think of all the hours professors spend grading. It's a huge part of their workload.
Right. But of course, there are some things to think about, like can an AI really evaluate things like creativity and critical thinking the same way a human can?
That's a good point. It's one thing to grade multiple choice questions, but how do you assess a complex essay or a nuanced research project?
Yeah, we'd need to ensure those systems are super well designed and, actually fair.
Right. It can't just be about efficiency. It has to be about maintaining quality and making sure students get valuable feedback.
Now, moving on, they also propose these AI-powered virtual assistants.
Oh, interesting. Like digital helpers for students and faculty.
Yeah, for students, they could help with things like schedules, deadlines, exam info, and even accessing resources. And for faculty, they could provide student data, curriculum details, and their own schedules.
So it's like having a personalized information hub for everyone, making sure they have the information they need when they need it. That could be really helpful.
Okay, here's something a little more concrete. They want to build AI application laboratories with advanced computers right on campus.
So not just learning about AI, but actually having the tools to build and experiment with it.
Exactly. These labs would be equipped for AI development, giving students and faculty hands-on experience.
That's so crucial. You can read all you want about AI,
Yeah.
but to really understand it, you need to get your hands dirty, actually build something.
Right, right. It's about moving from theory to practice.
Okay, now, this next point shows just how widely AI can be applied. They propose combining AI with other academic disciplines.
Oh, wow. Like what kind of disciplines?
Pretty much everything: medicine, engineering, education, even social sciences. They even give the example of developing an AI model for disease diagnosis and even prescription in the medical faculty.
Wow. That's uh that's a pretty powerful application. Could really revolutionize healthcare.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the potential in other fields is just as exciting. Imagine AI assisting with architectural design, analyzing social trends, or helping develop new teaching methods.
Yeah, the possibilities are huge. It really underscores that AI isn't just a standalone field. It's a tool that can be integrated and applied in so many different areas.
All right, let's move on to something less glamorous, but, super important: administrative tasks.
Ah, yes. The less exciting but necessary stuff.
So they want to automate things like registration, course selection, generating transcripts, issuing diplomas, all using AI. Oh, wow. Streamlining all that paperwork. That would make life a lot easier for everyone involved, I'd imagine.
Right. Faster processing, fewer errors, no more waiting in line for hours to register for classes.
Yeah, it's a win-win. Makes things more efficient for the university and more convenient for students.
Now, they also talk about developing a smart campus infrastructure.
A smart campus. What does that mean?
Well, they're talking about things like enhancing security with facial recognition, optimizing energy consumption, even using AI for parking management.
Oh, wow. AI-powered everything. It sounds like something straight out of a futuristic movie.
It does, a little bit, right? But they even go a step further and mention a campus robot guide system.
Whoa, robot guides. That's next level.
I know, right? It's all about making the campus environment more responsive and efficient.
Okay, shifting gears a bit. They also want to use AI to analyze all the data a university generates. Things like student success rates, course pass rates, even employment outcomes for graduates. So using AI to gather insights and make more informed decisions about the future of the university.
Exactly. It's about moving away from gut feeling and towards data-driven decision-making.
That makes a lot of sense. Universities collect a ton of data. Being able to analyze it effectively could help them make improvements in so many areas.
Building on that idea, they also propose something called predictive analytics for student success.
Okay, what's that about?
Basically, using AI to identify students who might be at risk of struggling academically.
Oh, interesting. So like early intervention.
Exactly. The idea is to spot potential problems early on and provide support before a student falls behind.
That could be really helpful. Instead of waiting for students to fail, you're proactively identifying those who might need extra help.
Yeah, it's about creating a more supportive learning environment for everyone. Okay, now, to really make AI a core part of the university, they want to establish dedicated academic programs.
Programs focused on AI. Makes sense.
Yep. Undergraduate and graduate programs in AI, machine learning, and data science. They're aiming to cultivate the next generation of AI specialists.
Absolutely crucial. If they want to be a leader in AI, they need to be actively training the experts who will drive the field forward.
Right. But it's not just about those formal degree programs. They also emphasize the importance of continuous learning and knowledge sharing.
So like workshops, seminars, guest lectures, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Bringing in AI experts, keeping everyone up to date on the latest advancements.
Makes sense. AI is such a rapidly evolving field. It's important to stay current and constantly be learning new things.
To connect the academic world with the real world, they also want to build strong partnerships with companies that are already working in AI.
Oh, like industry collaborations.
Yep. Providing students with internships and real-world project opportunities.
That's so variable. It gives students a chance to apply what they've learned and gain practical experience in the field.
Exactly. And it can even lead to, job opportunities after graduation. To encourage innovation, they also propose organizing AI project competitions.
Like a hackathon or something.
Yeah, something like that, both
Yeah.
national and international. And they even want to invest in the most promising products that come out of these competitions.
That's cool. It could be a real breeding ground for new ideas and startups, a way to, support students who are developing innovative AI solutions.
Exactly. They're not just talking about theoretical research. They're talking about real-world application and making a tangible impact.
That's exciting. It shows that they're serious about fostering AI innovation.
And they want to go even further and establish formal research collaborations between the university and industry partners.
Joint research projects focused on AI.
Exactly. It's about combining the expertise of both sides to push the boundaries of what's possible in AI.
That makes a lot of sense. Universities have the research expertise, and companies have the real-world problems that need solving. A perfect match.
Now, of course, with all this talk about AI, we can't ignore the ethical considerations.
Right. AI is powerful, and it needs to be used responsibly.
Absolutely. The document actually emphasizes the importance of ethical rules, especially when it comes to data security and privacy.
That's really important. People need to feel confident that their data is being handled responsibly and ethically.
And they specifically mention the need for a comprehensive cybersecurity network to protect student and personnel data.
Yeah, that's essential. With so much sensitive information being collected and analyzed, robust cybersecurity is absolutely crucial.
To keep up with global advancements, they also propose collaborating with leading AI universities around the world.
Oh, that's a great idea. Sharing knowledge and best practices.
Yeah, they even mention student exchange programs so students can experience different AI ecosystems firsthand.
That's fantastic. It would give students a global perspective on AI and help them learn from the best in the field.
Okay, last but not least, they emphasize that all of this needs to be done with long-term planning and a systematic approach.
Right, can't just jump in head first. It needs to be a well-thought-out strategy.
Yeah, and to manage it all, they want to set up a dedicated coordination unit within the university.
Okay, a central hub for everything AI related.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep, staffed by experienced AI professionals. They'll be responsible for overseeing the implementation of all these recommendations.
That sounds like a crucial role. Someone needs to be steering the ship and making sure everything stays on track.
So that was a lot of information, but what we've seen here is a really ambitious vision for integrating AI into every aspect of Marmara University. It's about enhancing learning, streamlining processes, fostering research, and preparing for the future.
Yeah, if they can pull this off, it could be a real game changer, not just for Marmara University, but for education as a whole.
Exactly. And it brings us to our final thought for you, the listener. As we think about all these potential changes, what do you see as the most significant opportunities and challenges in the wider adoption of AI in education? How do you think AI will shape the way we learn and grow in the future? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's been a great discussion.